Okay, so today we're gonna be working on this beautiful York over here. This is a YCIV York. It's actually the same one I worked the other time in one of the last videos. But today we're gonna be working on this other circuit. So what are we gonna be doing? We're gonna be taking this oil pressure transducer off because it's giving me bad readings. So we are going to start with putting a pressure gauge in the back over here. That way, we can measure the pressure that we have there because there's not a shredder valve or anything there. So we need to take the refrigerant out. We need to take the pressure out of that compressor. That way we can freely take that oil transducer off. So let's see. What we're gonna do is we're gonna come over here. We need to close this valve that we have over here. So we're gonna take this cover right here off. Let's take it off. Okay, we're gonna take it off, and we have a valve right here. And this valve we need to put all the way in. That way we can isolate from here and not have any more pressure. So now we come this way. We isolate this compressor. There's another valve on that oil line that goes all the way up there. There's another valve. So what I'm gonna do is let's take this cover off. That way I can show you those valves because there's another valve. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna use a 1/2 inch with this impact driver that I have, to help you make it easier. And we're gonna take that cover off. That way I can show you the two valves. There's one on this chart to all this area to isolate all that area that I show you, all that compressor, and take the refrigerant. So you stay with me. Let's work on this together. Hope this is gonna be helpful for you. Let's see how it goes. But I'm pretty sure we're gonna do a pretty good job on this chiller right here. So let's see how it goes. Okay, so I already got the cover off. As you can see, let me fix this one. Let me fix it. Let me put it over here. There you go. Okay, so the cover, I have it over here on this side. This is the cover right here. So also I want to show you the pressure gauge I put in the back right there. I'm reading about 70. Yeah, 70. I'm about reading about 70. I plug it on a shredder valve that I have in the back right there. So let's start with taking this plug off. Let me see. It's a little slippery, but I'm gonna get it off right now. Okay, get off. Okay, we got it off now. There you have it. Look at this. So what you do, you press on that on right there. You press it and then you pull it off. As you can see, I already replaced this whole plug. These things are expensive actually. That plug to replace because they go bad. Those wires all the time. So let's put this on the side right here, and let's walk this way now. So let's start with closing that valve. Let's close it. There you have it. All the way closed right there. All the way closed. Okay. Tight it up. Now we isolate that area. Let's go to the oil line. Okay, let's find the oil line. There you have it, right there. That's the oil line, and that one has pressure too, all the way. So let's see right here. This is a two-way valve. We put our crescent wrench in. We twist it to the other side. There you go, and now we got it closed. There. So now we isolate that area. Next one will be this one over here. This is the discharge line right there that comes from the compressor all the way up here to this valve. So let's try to close this one. Let's see. Man, it's pretty tight. But we're gonna need a bigger crescent. We're probably gonna need a bigger crescent. Man, that one's tight. So this, nope. Let's get another crescent, guys, because this one is pretty tight. So let's get a bigger one. Go. Let's try here. I don't have enough space, so let's use the smaller one now that we lose it. Because we don't have enough space. This one's gonna do it now to finish the job. Let's try. Okay. Right there. Let's tighten it up pretty good. Make sure we don't got no refrigerant leak. There you go. Alright. So now we got that one closed. We got this one closed. We'll come down here. We got this one closed. Those three valves that we need to close. Next step, we're gonna put gauges over here to recover the refrigerant from this compressor, and we're gonna see on that gauge, we're gonna see that our pressure dropping. So this pressure is gonna drop. That way we can start taking off this oil right here with no pressure that is gonna affect at all. So we're doing pretty good so far. Just keep watching the video, and we're gonna get there, guys. We're gonna get there. We're gonna get this done together. All right, everyone. So this is the part that I'm gonna be replacing. Just when I got it yesterday to the supply house. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see the part number, but if you see this 025 29 139 that's gonna be the part number for the oil pressure transducer on this kind of chiller. You want to make sure that you do ask for oil pressure transducer. Just to make sure you get the correct part, because I think if you get a transducer for the suction side of the unit and the discharge side of the unit, they might differ. There might be a difference on pressure readings that these transducers are capable of, and it tells you right there. Let me show you. And even for Yorks, they don't all use the same transducers too. Like even if it's a York, sometimes the voltage DC and might differ as well. But it tells you all the specs. So it goes all the way to 275 psi. So just make sure that whenever you go ask for this part, you do ask for the correct part, that you tell specifically which part of the unit you're gonna be replacing. In this case, it's gonna be the oil pressure transducer that I'm gonna be replacing. So when I went, I gave him the model and serial number of my unit, and that's how they came up with this part right here. Once again, so what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna recover not recover without a vacuum pump. I'm gonna recover the refrigerant out of the condenser, not condenser, but out of the compressor, to lower my pressure there. But still, when you take that, if you're gonna be doing this type of job, whenever you take out this transducer, still do it slowly. Kind of use a rag around, because you might still have a little pressure trap somewhere, and it's gonna spill some oil out of there. Always check your gauge in the back of the oil housing, wherever I place the small gauge. Make sure the pressure is either zero or I'm on zero. If you still have a little pressure, I will still do it. Just be careful, and I'll do it as fast as I can. That way, also I don't let that much of refrigerant go. I have done it that way too, with a little bit of pressure in. Um, just do it fast so you don't let that much of refrigerant go. Um, and it might even be a little better to do it that way. Um, Anyways, but the point is, just be careful whenever you're gonna take out, because you might still have some refrigerant trap on that area where this plugs in. It has happened to me. It's not a lot of pressure, but you can still spill oil out on your face, or and get dirty with all that. So stay tuned. That way that you'll see the aftermath whenever I'm done replacing this. Okay, so I took the pressure out. I still left, as you can see, a little bit over 10 psi on the system. The reason is when I take this off, I still have a little bit of pressure, and that way I can avoid the vacuum. Because I might not get a perfect vacuum if my valves are leaking a little refrigerant. I never get to get a perfect vacuum, so I rather have a little bit of pressure, and that pressure is gonna help me avoid getting any moisture. Those valves right there and this one over here, they might leak depending on the age of how old the system is or the valves are. They might age. So I rather leave pressure here and kind of avoid all that. Especially those valves are leaking. So let's start doing it. Let's start taking the thing off. Okay, let's put a rack right there. Okay, just place it just to avoid if there's any oil. And let's put this crescent and start loosening it. There. Okay. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna loose it as much as we can with just enough so we can do it with our hand. Let's see. Might still need a little bit more loose. Okay, just a little bit more so we can do it with our hand, and we can slowly start taking it off. Okay, slowly so we don't lose our pressure. You can hear the pressure right there. Okay, let's do it fast. Look at the pressure. You can hear it. Okay, let's put the other one real quick. Let me take this cap off. I forgot to take it off. Okay, let's put it on real quick. See, you can hear pressure still there. Let's do it fast. See, I never lost pressure. Okay, there you go. Now let's start tightening up. Let's tighten it up. Let's tighten it up so it won't be leaking. You don't need to put anything on it. They seal by themselves. So let's just tighten it up. Some people like to put some stuff. I never do. I never have the need to. I always check for leaks after. Okay. Right there. Let's put a plug. Now we have it. Okay, wrong side. Never mind. Wrong side. There. Follows this thing. There you go. Okay, let's clean it out a little bit. It's looking beautiful. Look at that. Alright. So We did a pretty good job, guys. Pretty good job. Okay, let's continue with this beautiful thing. Okay, where's the old one? There you go. Okay, this is the bad one. How do I know it's bad? I compare my readings with the gauge I put over there, and the readings I compare with the whatever I read over here and the display. Right there, you try to find your pressures on the display. When you take it off, you can turn it off. I turn it off right here, the whole unit. That way I don't have any issues. Or you can individually turn it off too. All right, so let's start with the next step. Close, opening those valves. That one, and that one, and that's gonna be our next step. That way we can get our refrigerant back and our pressure. So again, that one and the other ones. Okay, so let's do the next step, guys. Okay, here's the bad one again. Here you have it. We don't need it anymore. Nope. So we already opened our valves. That was all the way open. That one is open, and this one over here we have it open. Let me show you something. Let me get up here. So whenever you mess with this valve, you open it and close it. Make sure this cap doesn't get loose. Make sure it doesn't get loose. It happened to me once. That was working with that valve, and that got loose, and I got a refrigerant oil spilling out when the pressure's still up. Okay, here's the old one again. We don't need it anymore. So look at my pressure. Let's see our pressure. Let's make sure this one is really the same. We got about a little bit over 70. So we're gonna compare those pressures to whatever we're reading over here, and that way we know now we're getting the right pressure. Let's see. Okay, let's turn it back on so we can see something on it. This you have to chill it off. Okay, this is system let me show you the phone. Yeah, system number 2 that we're working on. So let's go to system number 2 over here on the display. Right there, we press it. 73, guys. See, we're reading about the same 73 oil pressure. Let's see it again. Look, about a little bit over 70. So yeah, we're reading the right pressures right there. Okay, let's walk back here. 1, 2. No readings that you can get is right here, system 2. You can get actually the temperature readings too, not from the same. See, temperature reading, not from the same, but in the same process. Let me show you the temperature sensor. It's right there. Look, that's the sensor, and the same process. Right? This sensor, same process. Also, what can go bad is these wires right here. Look, they can go bad, and those can give you wrong readings and not readings at all. So those can actually go bad. I'm gonna show you in a little bit, okay? The plugs, the replacement for these pressure switches and sensors. So you stay here. Okay, I got the plugs right here, and I'm actually gonna replace that one over. But this is the one for the pressure transducers, the 3 wires. That's the part number. You cannot really see it. Yeah, you cannot really see it, but there you have it. So it's a 3 wires for this one, and then for the other one it's a 2 wires. There's 2 wires right here, and I have it over here too. So I'm gonna replace it. And that's the part number 2 in the back, right there. That's the part number if you wanna get it, if you need it. But this is the one we're gonna replace. I'm gonna replace it, okay? Right there. I'm gonna cut it and get it replaced. Cause it's getting bad. Look at it. So might as well replace it as well. Again, it will give you bad readings. It will give you bad readings. It these wires break or they're get corroded like they are. This one too, same thing. This one over here, same thing. Just two wires, 3 wires. That's the only difference. Price list is about the same, around $100. Pretty expensive to me for 2 plots. But anyway, let's walk this area. That's it, guys. This is the chiller that I was working the other day. We made a video of. Same chiller. Remember, we were working on this one right there, and the suction line that we put the sensor back in its position. I'm also working on this other chiller over here. What we're doing here is I have this unit on the vacuum, and I've been having it on the vacuum for over a day, more than a day. Let me show you what I did. I replaced that muffler right here. That's called a muffler, actually. It's called a muffler. That's the old one. So I replaced it myself. I had a crack in the muffler. The crack was somewhere around here. So I just want to replace the whole thing, didn't take any risk of that crack reopening because it already happened. Somebody patched it, and the crack was right there again. To me, it's better to take it off. They tried to patch it. This is what I did. I put that union right there because I got it to reinforce it. And the old one, like I said, somebody tried to patch this one already, and it started leaking again. So I ain't doing that. I ain't patching it anymore. I just took it off. Now I have this other job. Look at this that I have to do. Look at how bad that dryer housing is going. Look at that. Look at all that rust. There's the bad boy right there in this box. I don't know if the part number is somewhere here. Let me just show it to you, but you can find it with a serial number. There you have it. That's the one that I'm gonna replace. Beautiful thing, huh? So that's another job that I have to do. I might or might not do a video of this one. You'll find out. So yeah, you'll find it with a model and serial number of the chiller. That's how you can get it. But yeah, that will start leaking there, guys. That will start leaking. I already replaced one for a used one that I stole from another chiller, old condemned chiller. There's right there the old one that I took off, and here's the other one that I brought from another chiller. That's the one that I replaced. Yeah, so that's it, guys. Let's see how that other chiller is gonna run after we put it all together. I'll let you know. Okay, so it's almost the end of the day for me. I'm done over here. So I have all 4 circuits working out. Look at the difference of the sound on the chillers, much quieter. Well, they're running a lot much better. Well, guys, thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and thank you